let's do bridal makeup on my friend Ellie. She actually does my facials and she's a very talented esthetician here in the St. Louis area, but I am prepping with the Pacifica Glow Baby wipes just to remove any dirt, oil, debris, pollution, anything from her face before going in and moisturizing, and my camera does end up cutting off. So I used the e.l.f. Aloe Soothing Spray, and then I went in with the Embryo Release Cream because she's pretty dry, and then we touched up just some areas with the Benefit Professionnel to smooth out some texture she had. Then I did the eyebrows with the NYX Snatch and Lift Brow Pen in blonde. Then I used the brow pencil from Lottie London in the shade brown. We didn't use any brow gel. She has pretty good brows to begin with. Then I prepped the eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and then set them with the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and then I'm going in and adding some definition into her crease. I'm just using some warm browns that are pretty light and put your lash line and stuff, but just like crease shade.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe just like a darker something at some point, but like I like the color and everything. Yeah.
And I mixed those brown tones with a little bit of blush tone so that it wasn't leaning too far either way color-wise directionally. Let her check out her eyeshadow, make sure that it wasn't too dark or too light, see if she wanted anything else, and she did want a pretty smoked out lash line, which was perfect because I planned on doing that anyway. I do that with the Huda Beauty brown eyeliner and smudge it out with a brush and use some brown eyeshadow as well. Then I did some mascara with the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara and I dropped the brush. Then we go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless I'm literally drawing a blank on what it's called, but then we go on with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. Now, I'm not worried about this for longevity because my technique and skill allows for the makeup to be long lasting, and this just looks so stunning on her skin. It's very skin-like, and she doesn't need a super full coverage finish, and she was really worried about everything looking still pretty natural while also being bridal when it came to the skin specifically. Then I mixed up a little bit of the Pacifica concealers, different shades, dark and light, to get my perfect contour shade for her. I like to go a little bit darker because I know that I'm going to powder everything, and then I like to apply with a brush and then blend out with a sponge, as always for all of my complexion products, because it soaks up any excess and gives that really, really, really beautiful looking flawless finish that I don't have to worry about any creases or any extra product caking up in any of the fine lines. I apply the concealer pretty meticulously. This allows me to add brightness exactly to the areas that I wanted and to fix any mistakes that I might have made with the bronzer, and also blends the bronzer really well into the skin. It's kind of like a median in between the foundation, so that concealer, applying it after bronzer, really helps. I used the Maybelline Fit Me under eye powder. Actually, I really, really like it. And then the e.l.f. eyeshimmers, I'm not exactly sure what shade, I'm so sorry, I think it's Flirty Birdie, on the eyes. And then the Huda Beauty liquid blush filter in the shade Watermelon Pop. It's just the perfect bridal peachy, it's not even peachy, it's just pink. It's just pink. And I added a little bit of that to her chin, nose, and forehead to kind of bring back that overall natural kind of look to her skin. You've got to apply all those colors back when you wash them out with that foundation base. Then we added a little bit of brow and inner corner highlight, lined her lips, sprayed her to rehydrate from all those powders, pushed that in with my sponge. I brightened the under eye with the Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder in the shade 1, and then I am using her own lipstick so that she can reapply it throughout the night. I definitely cut this down too much and my voiceover has been so fast. I'm so sorry about that. We applied lash clusters. She was very, very set on lash clusters, which isn't a problem for me. She wanted something a little bit more natural. We set with the one size powder, and then I did brighten this end clip just a little, but this ended up being the finished look. She was incredibly happy and I think she looks stunning.